Hey everybody, my name is Cloud's Nightmare. Let's get into the news for today. Mass Effect 4 is seemingly going to be using Unreal Engine 5 rather than EA's in-house engine, Frostbite. A job posting to work on the new Mass Effect by BioWare producer Brennan Holmes is requesting experience with Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5. This has also been further substantiated by Jeff Grubb on Twitter saying that he has heard from a few sources that they are using specifically Unreal Engine 5. This could mean any number of things, but after what was put out with Andromeda, moving away from Frostbite may be the best option. On Wednesday, December 22nd, PlayStation Plus subscribers who claimed Final Fantasy VII Remake will finally be able to upgrade to the PS5 version for free. That upgrade does not include the intermission DLC. In order to play the DLC, you will still need to buy that. However, it does look like they are marking that down 25%. The HCS Kickoff Major in Raleigh was this weekend. During the tournament, some players actually had to use Series X dev kits because even 343 can't get enough consoles. I won't spoil who won in case someone who wants to watch hasn't quite gotten to it yet. There are a fair few fun matches to watch though, with a prize pool of $250,000 on the line. On the topic of the major, if you've been playing Halo Infinite multiplayer and seen people using a new victory pose, it was earnable by watching the grand finals on Twitch for an hour, and seems to be everybody's new favorite pose. For the first time ever, there was a Hugo Award for the best video game. The nominees were Animal Crossing New Horizons, Blaseball, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, The Last of Us Part 2, and Spiritfarer. The winner was Hades by Supergiant Games. It's kind of crazy. That game has been winning awards for years now since it's been getting released on new platforms. Now that's not to say that it's not deserving. It's a fantastic isometric roguelike, which is actually now on all platforms if you're interested in giving it a shot. I think it's even on Game Pass now. Nintendo released a character and story trailer for Triangle Strategy, which is actually apparently the first of multiple. The trailer covers Roland Glenbrook and describes his backstory a bit. Based on the trailer, it seems they've built this world up and put a good bit of intrigue into it. And again, they focused heavily on the choice system. Every time they show more of this game, it's looking like it's shaping up to be better and better. I'd highly recommend watching that trailer yourself if you're at all interested. Final Fantasy XIV is now getting so popular with the new Endwalker expansion that Square Enix has actually had to suspend sales of new copies of the game. The servers are so congested that the queue times are getting out of hand. Square is actually giving folks with active game subscriptions free game time, as they know that the queues are making it so people can't play as much as they want to. I guess if you're going to have a problem, too much success is a good choice. Nintendo has also released an update to the Sega Genesis portion of the Nintendo Switch Online service, adding in 5 more games: Altered Beast, Toe Jam and Earl, Dynamite Headdy, Sword of Vermilion, and Thunder Force 2. All of those except Thunder Force was already available on the Sega Genesis Classics collection. I mean, I'm glad to see that Nintendo is making the effort to put more games out on the service, but hopefully next generation we get some next-gen features, like maybe voice chat. A new mod has been released for Cyberpunk 2077 on PC. It adds a fully functioning metro system to the game. The modder's name is Keanu Weeze, which is a wonderful name, and their mod completely replaces the metro that's already in the game with an actually functioning, usable one. They built 19 stations to board and exit trains, then they can be ridden all over the city in first and in third person. It's always fun to see what the community can come up with, this time adding something that probably should have been there from the beginning. And finally, while it's not gaming information itself, Spider-Man No Way Home hit a massive $253 million opening weekend in the US alone, during a pandemic. The only movies with a higher opening are Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War. The amount of hype going into Spider-Man as a property right now is absolutely insane. The character is everywhere, And that's it for today. Let me know how you feel about the continuing supply shortage, even affecting 343 themselves. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there.